even know how this is enough space for anybody to sleep in. This is the entire house right here. Here, he's sleeping here. That's where you sleep? Tokyo is home to almost 40 million people. Pretty tight quarters in here. And with space this small, many apartments are literally smaller than a king-size bed. I can touch both walls without really separating my feet. Today, I'm taking you inside some of the tiniest apartments in Japan's capital. It's like 3 feet by 6.5 feet. And here's the crazy part. Each one will get smaller and smaller as we go. Our first stop is the notorious Triangle building. This is the entire building. It's that thin and it goes all the way up. There's 5 rooms in this building. I don't know how they were able to make it. It's almost like an architectural masterpiece. Look at that. The staircase is insane. It's super narrow. Like you can barely even fit in this place. Holy smokes. All right, this is inside one of the rooms here. Oh my God, this is so tiny. This is the entire living space. Absolutely insane. I don't even know how this is enough space for anybody to sleep in. I mean, this is just absolutely tiny. This is the entire house right here. A space this small doesn't feel like something you'd call a home, but for the people who live here, it's reality. And now we are stepping into an apartment even tighter. We have made it to a neighborhood here in East Tokyo. Yes. I just want to say it's really, really hard in Japan very hard to find people that are willing to be on camera. We respect people that don't want to be filmed, but we have found someone and we are just about to roll up. It's so crazy to see all these little homes from the outside. You just wonder who lives on the inside. Hello. Hello. How are you? Can we see your house?
Okay です。お願いします。はい。
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
はい。ありがたいんでお願いします。
Whoa. Wow, this is so cool. Yo, this is nuts. Just the walkway to get from the front door in is like, yeah, 1.5 feet wide. Nice. Wow.
大丈夫ですかね。
So, how do you live in here?
座ってるのは基本的にここ
I just bang the table.
携帯で作業するときはここで見たりとか
So usually whatever he does, like work on his phone, everything like that, he does it on his chair. He probably uses this here for like laptops and stuff. Yeah, so this is like his main workplace.
What's your job?
仕事は雑貨屋さんで PR で
So he works PR for like selling these like very unique items, like a bunch of these.
This kind of stuff?
Yeah, so
Like
it's not like one item or like one type of something.
In a shop?
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Japan are like the unique collectible items and just like the really like niche culture that you have. This is a perfect example of that, and it's cool that you work in this field. How long have you lived here?
ここはもうすぐ5年
5 years.
5 years.
Almost
Wow.
5 years.
How old are you?
何歳ですか?
まあ34です
34 years old.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
Living in Japan is stressful for many people because everything is so small. So you live in a tiny space. Tell me like the good things and the bad things about living here.
まずいいことはもう好きなものがもう全部近くにある
Because it's like a very small space, everything he likes, like these collectibles over here, they're very close to him, like it's in reach. So like it's very easy for him to get stuff because it's very close. He can like really enjoy his collectibles. But the thing is, because there's very little storage, he can't keep too much stuff in here. So like that's one problem.
You seem to really like it here.
好きですはい
Yeah, he really likes it. Yeah.
If you could live in a bigger place, would you?
星は探してるけど全然見つからなくてちょっと
So if there's like a bigger place, he'll go there. But like right now, he's very comfortable here and he really likes this atmosphere.
Can I ask you, how much do you pay for monthly rent to live here?
78,000
$500 in US dollars.
That is not that cheap, $500.
Yeah.
Like I would think that a place like this would cost like $250 or $300. So that's a lot. Like
Yeah, but it's actually like a lot cheaper than like the center of Tokyo, like
Right.
a couple of stations like toward the center of Tokyo.
Right.
So like this is actually very reasonable, $500.
as I travel around Tokyo, I can see that a lot of people, they're antisocial, they're really introverted, like they like to have their private space. Is that something that you also feel?
なんか僕はおしゃべりなんでめっちゃ喋りかけちゃうんですよ
He originally comes from the Kyushu Islands and then
Oh, I
he
love Kyushu.
used to live in like Osaka for like 10 years. So the thing with Tokyo is like he's like very extroverted and he likes talking to a lot of people. In Tokyo, it's especially like people are very introverted.
But he's not.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He's very talkative, yeah.
Tell me about your nails. Can I see your nails?
今回はなんかグリーンとオレンジハマって ってて、
He's really into the colors green and orange right now. And you know that artist Tyler? He got his inspiration for his nails from Tyler.
What's the best thing and the worst thing about life?
一番便利なのは好きなものがすぐ探せる、なんかそのミーハーなんで。
The best thing, or like the most convenient thing about Tokyo is that you can get whatever you like. For example, he really likes like pop-up stores and like live performances, concerts, stuff like that. And a lot of that is here in Tokyo. But compared to like rural areas or like different parts of Japan, a lot of the stuff here is still like very expensive, including rent and like little collectibles and stuff as well.
Can you show me some of your favorite collections in your room?
So like he has like these different sections. So over here, he has like the cute stuff. And over here, he has like cosmetics and like the fancy stuff over here.
ここ取れちゃったんですよ。
What's interesting is the bathroom is like actually half the size of the room itself. The bathroom is like not that small.
Yeah, it's like actually
No, it's actually
a
like
good size.
a
Yeah.
normal sized bathroom. But your bathroom is half the size of your bedroom.
でもお風呂は好きやから、なんかお風呂は重要だし。
So he really likes like his showers. He really like he
Showers.
he likes his showers.
Even in Japan, you have these like toilets that clean your butthole.
Yeah,
Right.
every household has this.
A butthole cleaning toilet?
Yes. Yes, very convenient.
After you use the toilet, what happens?
So some people just like press this or like this and it sprays water at your ass.
Every toilet has that in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan, every toilet.
Dude, it's great in here. The shower is like nice. You even have a bathtub?
Usually there's like in these very small homes, they have like the bathtub and stuff and the shower and the toilet connected, right? But like here, there's like a separation. So like it's separated, so it's pretty nice. So like sunlight almost never comes in here. So it's like 20 minutes a day of sunlight.
そこがちょっと不便。
Bro, isn't that hard?
そこはちょっと大変なのと、あと洗濯も
Yeah, it's usually very dark in here. And also like he can't like dry his clothes outside because like there's literally no sunlight, only like 20 minutes.
Do your parents feel sorry for you or how do they feel about your life here?
インスタやってるからインスタの部屋が一番多くて、
His parents like of course know he lives here, but like they've never like actually came to this location. And like his friends, like they see his Instagram. So when they come here, they're like, oh, this is the place from Instagram.
It's a small house, but when you look around, there's so many little details everywhere, like salt shakers, SpongeBob. If you thought this apartment is as small as it gets, we're about to go even smaller. I'm spending the night in a capsule hotel where your room is basically a bed in a box.
This is your card key, so your capsule number is 417 on the fourth floor.
Let's go. Oh, there's a women elevator and a men's elevator. This is so weird. Fourth floor. Dude, look at this. Wow, that is so crazy. 417. Right here. Alright. I'm going to get my stuff up here. God. Shoes off. Get this Japan. Okay. Yo, this is tiny. Oh my god. I'm tripping out right now. This is the capsule hotel in Japan. I can't believe this is $100 a night. This should be like $20 a night. Maybe you pay for the experience. Look, I could spread my arms halfway out and I reach the end. And I'm short, I'm only 5'7", 1.7 meters. And so imagine tall people in here. There's a nice little phone placement holder right here. You know, just built into the wall. That's nice. Here's the light switch. So I guess that's off. We turn it all the way and we're on. Just like the sleeping pod, the bathroom is extremely tiny and you share it with everyone on your floor. But at least they give you this amenities kit. Towel, pajamas, and a shirt. Toothbrush and toothpaste, slippers, and another towel. After I get all freshened up, it is time to relax. Good night. Alright, this is a strange sleeping situation because there's wires hanging everywhere and a little claustrophobic in here, but manageable. But just like, you know how much that would piss people off if there's someone there and they just go, yo. What if you snore? You know, as I walk around Tokyo, I have these crazy realizations that everything is built up. Like when you go inside of a building and you go to a supermarket, you have to go to like the 5th or 8th floor to find what you need. Tokyo's so unique because you only see things from the ground level, right? When you're walking, but everything's up or down in the basement. And that's why it's so cool to be here, because you can walk the same street dozens of times, but then you find something new each time. Every single nook and cranny of this city has people doing something in it. And that's because Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. That's just how it goes here. And that's why Tokyo's so great. Our next small home dweller is Karin, who lives in an internet cafe in the nightlife district of Shinjuku. These internet cafes rent out mini work booths by the hour or the month. And for some people in Tokyo, they've quietly become a last resort form of housing. And Karin's room is even tinier than I imagined. This is the whole room? This is everything?
Yes.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. The room is barely larger than a closet, with just enough space for a small desk, a computer, and a worn-out mattress that doubles as a chair. There is this faint odor of instant noodles mixed with the smell of cleaning products from the shared shower down the hall. How is it possible to live here? It's like 3 feet maybe this way by maybe 6.5 feet long. And this is your bed?
Yes, and no.
Doesn't recline all the way down. How do you sleep?
The rule is only one. Take this, but very cold here in night, so I get 3. This is for here.
Oh, like that.
Yes,
Is
like
it
this.
difficult?
No, it's comfortable for me.
Where's all of your bags? Your stuff? Your clothes? Oh, there.
Here, yes.
Everything you own is there?
Yes, because I ran away
You ran away.
from my home. Most of my things is at my home in Nagoya, and
But you cannot go to Nagoya.
I don't go back to Nagoya. In this bag is clothes for go to my work and shoes for work, high heel.
The best thing about this place is you have a big screen computer and TV, so you can learn anything.
Yes,
you can watch any movies. It's nice you have YouTube.
Yes.
How much is this per night?
7,000 yen.
$46 a night. Shinjuku is a really busy area. It's very expensive here, so for $46 a night, wow. You have neighbors here?
I don't know, they are living, maybe most of people are only 1 or 2 days. These days, I never watch girl here. A lot of boys.
You're the only girl.
Maybe, I don't,
Following Japan's economic boom, the country entered a period called the Lost Decade. This era saw a shift towards less secure employment, with many people unable to find full-time jobs. Instead, young people entered part-time positions, with insufficient income to cover the high cost of rent. At one time, internet cafes were a solution to a problem, but now, these confined spaces without any natural light are proven to be detrimental to physical and mental health. When you sleep, do you sleep good here?
This season is yes, but winter is very cold here.
So you're too cold in the winter.
Yeah.
I seriously don't know how Karin survives in this room, but just wait until you see the next place. After wandering around and struggling to meet people, I finally connect with an elderly man in Sanya, which is a hidden slum on the east side of Tokyo. We share a beer together in the park. Kanpai! 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 And then he invites me to see his sleeping quarters for the last 15 years. What I'm seeing here is crazy. It looks like a messy college dorm room. Scraps of food on the counter, wet clothes hanging from the ceiling, and people packed together like sardines. There's not much else to explore in here, and I'm finding out that these people are not actually his roommates. I'm being led upstairs to see something even more bizarre. Here, he's sleeping here. He's sleeping here. That's where you sleep? Wow. This entire situation is wild. You have to go to the top of the complex in this tiny little staircase, and this is where he lives. I'm like so shocked to see this. I haven't seen something like this anywhere in the world. Okay. Wow. How long have you been living here?
50 years.
In this same spot?
Oh, yes.
Really? Have you ever seen anything
Never seen like this.
Do you have to pay any rent living here?
5万円。 $300.
You have to pay $300.
300.
Are you working? Do you have a job?
Construction, like this. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, he's making stuff. Does somebody live right here in this door?
No, nobody.
What's in here?
Somebody lived there, but they passed away.
So how do you use the bathroom?
There's onsen nearby.
So every time he wants to shower, he needs to pay like $2?
Yeah, like $2.
Do you have a plan to leave, or do you think you'll stay here forever?
It's okay. It's comfortable to live here for him.
Do you have a family?
Single.
You don't have no kids?
No, 子供もいない. No kids.
No kids. Would you say that you're happy or sad right now?
No happiness, no sad. Just get used to this feeling.
What does a day in your life look like from morning to evening?
Taking a walk, and he play with like kind of the board game, and drinking beer,
Yeah.
and go to onsen and come back.
We have beer.
見ますか? はい。
What do you do about food?
Some volunteer groups give him the food for free.
There's so many things like here, like scissors and clothes and chopsticks. Has anybody ever visited your home before?
Never.
So how do you feel that we're here?
It's kind of like welcome us.
Before we explore the next tiny space in Tokyo, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Revolut. And if you sign up using my link down below, you will get $20 just for joining. No matter how you live your life, managing money shouldn't be complicated. Whether you're traveling, working remotely, or just handling everyday expenses, having control over your money actually matters. Revolut is a global financial app that lets you hold, exchange, and spend in 25 plus currencies all in one central place. I mean, I can exchange money right here on the app at very competitive rates, which helps me keep everything organized when I'm on the road, like here in Japan. You can also send and receive money internationally in over 140 countries. Signing up for Revolut was super easy, and I did it straight from my phone in a few minutes. There's no need to go to physical banks anymore and make appointments. You just sign up on the app and it's ready to go. This is the Revolut card, and everything is controlled inside the app. You can track your spending, freeze your card instantly, create virtual or disposable cards, and get 24/7 customer support, which gives real peace of mind when you're far from home. And if you're a non-US citizen legally living in the US, you can still sign up with a government-issued ID and a valid US visa. So whether you're traveling like me, working globally, or just want more control over your money, Revolut is built for that lifestyle. Click on the link in the description down below or scan this QR code to sign up for Revolut and get your $20 bonus. It only takes a few minutes, it's all inside one app, and it's designed for a life anywhere in the world. All right, let's head to our next small space in Tokyo. We are heading in this ramen shop right here, which is apparently so tight and claustrophobic that only one person can fit per stall. All right, you order on a vending machine. Yeah. I'm going tonkatsu.
I'm gonna have the same. Yeah.
It's so easy to get food here. You don't talk to anyone. You go in, you press what you want on the screen, and then you put the money in. That easy. No human interaction at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to speak to anyone. It worked? Yeah, I got my ticket here and another ticket, 3 tickets, 4 tickets, 5 tickets, 6 tickets, 7 tickets, 8 tickets. I got 8 tickets. What does that mean?
You basically have all 3 of our meals in your hand.
Now we go sit down. Let's go. So this is crazy. You walk in and everyone has their own eating booth. This is so incredibly antisocial and amazing at the same time. You just sit down.
Yeah, if you don't know the person next to you,
yeah,
just these stalls
you don't have to talk to anyone. You literally just come and you just see your zone. And there's cubicles. I feel like I'm taking a test or something.
You just get the tickets without any human interaction and just eat with no human interaction. So the whole time you can just be alone.
Every booth is just wide enough to fit one person, and the only thing you can focus on is your bowl of ramen. If you are introverted, this is gonna be a dream for you to come to a restaurant like this, not talk to anyone, and just sit here and eat. So crazy. All right, I'm in my little cubicle here. It is about a foot wide and a foot long. And I got my little water stand. The lady in front of me is taking the tickets and the food is being prepared. You can't even see their face. It's so low, I can just see their waist down. You literally don't have to speak to anyone because here's a couple of questions if you have any. It says, it's noisy. Or this one says, I'd like a kid's bowl and utensils. I don't know the ordering process. I'm leaving my seat at any moment. If you have a question and you don't speak the language, just give them this ticket. I think as you guys all know, perhaps the best thing about Japan is the food culture. Everything here is so fresh, so tasty, prepared, made to order, and you feel great when you eat it. It feels like healthy food. Maybe that's why the people are so skinny. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, bro, that looks so good. Look, the spoon even has this detail where when they put the spoon on the plate, it like fits perfectly. Look at that little detail right there. Boop. Bro, that looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks really good. Ooh, hot.
Oh my God, this looks so good. Like, I will literally travel around the world to eat good ramen in any big city I'm in, but nothing compares to being in the homeland. Oh man. I know a lot of you guys watching this. I've been to Japan, I really want to go to Japan, and let the food be the #1 reason why you come here. It really is the best in the world. Let's see what happens if I give them this card and it says it's noisy. Okay, here we go. What did she say?
Could you wait a bit?
Okay. They ring a bell.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Or they play the horn or something, maybe?
So I just told her it's noisy, then she said something to me, and I don't know if she's telling everyone to be quiet.
Yeah, or do they just bring the music down?
They ring the bell.
Oh.
This is a district called Omori Yokcho, which is basically these little narrow alleyways with all these restaurants that can fit 4, 5, 6 people. And as you're walking through, you can smell the skewers, the meats, the soups that are being cooked. It's really awesome. I'm walking in the restaurant here. Let's go see how small it is. So I need to basically scoop my gut in completely to get to the back here. There's all these little details. There's like, they got Snoopy everywhere. There's Snoopy, 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 Snoopy.
Snoopy? Yes.
Look how many Snoopy. Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. I guess this is a staircase leading to a mysterious upstairs that we don't know what's up there. We have buckets under the tables here for your bags, for your jackets, whatever you need. This is the entire restaurant. Like I'm really short, right? And I can just fully hit the ceiling here. So now we're gonna walk out. We're gonna squeeze by the people again. This is the dining situation here in Tokyo. So you run this tiny restaurant here with like 5 seats. What is it like to work in this shop and why is it so small?
まあ多分どこの飲食店も同じですけどやっぱお客さん来て
Because this place is like quite small and tinier compared to like the other restaurants, he really focuses on getting people to come back again.
What's your background? Like how did you end up running this restaurant?
うちはっていうかもうここはもともといわゆる戦後の
This place originated as like a black market after World War II. So these places were already existing like 80 years ago. After the black market got like all shut down and stuff, a lot of people decided to open up their own restaurants and make a unique atmosphere around here. And now it's like really popular among like locals and both tourists.
There's so many small places in Tokyo. Do you ever feel claustrophobic, whether it's in the metro or in your house or in these restaurants? Everything is so small.
いやもうそれはもう純粋に
The reason why he can cope with like the really small spaces, like packed trains in Tokyo and all the small spaces around Tokyo is because he really loves his job. And if he didn't really like his job, it would be a lot harder to like tolerate this type of like tininess. Yeah.
What's upstairs?
2階って何があるんですか？
2階のテーブル席
Ah, なるほど. So like up there it's like table seats. Yeah.
Got it.
For like bigger groups.
Yeah. ありがとうございます。
はい基本的にはまあここで全部いろいろ作業するんですけどまあこれがいわゆる焼き台なんでこの上で基本的にここに冷蔵庫とか冷凍庫がここにあってあとここもネタケースがあるんですけどでここにちょっとここ見づらいと思うんですけどここにフライヤーがちっちゃいフライヤーがあるんでこれフライあと細々したでお酒類は全部こっちにあるんでこれが全部こっちから見えるかなこれが焼酎ですね
Hey Mia, what is the maximum amount of people that can fit in your restaurant at once?
ね、下は一応奥から外までで、
In this small space, they can fit 12 people.
Really?
Yeah, from here to here, 12 people.
Do you think tonight will be busy?
あ、そうですね。今もう本当日が暮れないと人があんま出てこないんで。
After the sun goes down, more people will come and it'll be a lot more crowded here.
You're really friendly, thank you. He's making these delicious pork skewers, grilling them one by one, and he's dipping it in this delicious looking sauce that's in a bucket. Dude, that looks so good. Wow. Arigatou gozaimasu. Cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers. What is it?
Itadakimasu.
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 Itadakimasu. Hi. Yo. Mmm. That is like an excellent skewer. Bro, there's so many Snoopies up here. I missed a lot of Snoopies. Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. You like Snoopy?
Snoopy? Yes.
It's a little busy here in Tokyo, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Crazy, bro. So much to look at here.
Yeah.
For the next stop, we're gonna go to a sushi restaurant next door that's so small and claustrophobic. Let's see how they're eating here in Tokyo. Dude, this is crazy, bro. So basically, you walk down and it's just like little cubbies of different people eating sushi. It's so awesome. So how we order is actually on these screens. You just push what you want and the sushi shoots through a conveyor belt right to your spot. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. Even though it's a big restaurant, it's still very individualistic because everybody you can come here alone, you sit in your own cubicle here, and nobody bothers you. That's so fucking cool. Oh, look! And the first one arrived. It is the tuna. Bro, look at this. These perfect salmon. Literally 30 seconds after I ordered it, the salmon has arrived. Japan really is the coolest country in the world. Oh man. Salmon with chili oil and wasabi on top. Mmm. Why do you think the people here are so like antisocial?
I feel like Japanese culture as a whole is focused on getting stuff done efficiently. And also I think the culture of respect towards both peers and elders plays a huge role here.
After sushi, we're heading straight into the busiest intersection on Earth, the Shibuya crossing, where more than 1 million people walk every single day. Even though we're in a busy area, it still feels so claustrophobic here.
Yes, it does.
And how does it feel that you're from Japan, there's 30 million people in the city, but you can't even walk sometimes?
It just shows you that it's really, really popular. Everything's efficient and really like convenient, but it can get like really cramped.
It's a little overwhelming. Like
Yeah.
you're literally just trying to walk from point A to point B, but it's so busy that like, and this is only one crossing. This is the famous crossing.
Yeah.
There's almost every intersection in Tokyo is as busy as this. I mean, just look around, dude. How does your English level get so good?
Just watch a bunch of English videos and TV at home.
That's how you learn English.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Have you ever left Japan?
Never been abroad.
Never been abroad. Are you like some kind of like super brain kid?
No, just like, I feel like I had a fairly normal childhood. Like, you know, just watching the same animations, but just like in English.
Bro, Tokyo, there's a reason that everyone's obsessed with your country. It really is so cool, but for you to understand that is hard because you've never left Japan.
Yeah, I've never been abroad, so like.
I've literally been traveling the world for your entire lifetime. For the last 15 years, I've been traveling nonstop. You were born 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you travel and you see other countries, you're gonna be disappointed.
Am I gonna be disappointed?
You're gonna be like, my country's the best. No, for real though. You're gonna realize how great you have it in Japan. Everything here works, everything's smooth and efficient.
It is efficient.
It's cool for you. Like, I'm glad to share this knowledge with you. And I can't wait for you to travel and tell me, hey bro, Japan's the best.
Yeah, like you were right, you know?
Exactly. Hi, what's your name?
ヒロトです。
Shirato desu. Nice to meet you. What is it like living here with so many small spaces and claustrophobia?
なんて言いますなんかちょっとなんかなんか自分にとっての狭いがもうなんかもっとなんかなんか人が一人しか入れないような狭い空間が狭いと思ってて。
What is the most stressful part about living in Tokyo?
東京に住んでてストレス体になるものは特になくて、自宅にいる空間といいますか、アニメ見たりするのが唯一のあれで、それ以外はちょっとゾーンだったりとか、もう人混みだったり、もうすべてがストレスで。
What's your name?
Komayude.
Komayude. Hey, Komayude. What is the most stressful part about living in Tokyo?
そうっすね。一つ。
Yeah, so the people. All
The people. Do you get stressed about like small, tight spaces here?
もう電車っすね、やっぱ。
電車が一番ストレス。
So the biggest thing he has a problem with is the trains with a bunch of people in them.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of trains, it's rush hour, so I'm hopping on the metro to Golden Gai, Tokyo's famous nightlife district. It's really culture shock here in Tokyo. When you look at the metro sign, it is all in Japanese. Crazy. We're about to take the Tokyo Metro here during rush hour so you can see exactly how many people are here, how claustrophobic it feels, which is just everyday life here for the people in this mega city. It's so safe in Tokyo that kids this little go alone to school. Where are you going?
I'm go to Kokubunji.
To school?
Yeah,
Where's your parents?
at home.
You speak good English. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice. to
You're
meet
so cute. Nice to meet you.
Usually, you would see people or like kids who are younger, like 6 or like 7 years old, that get on the trains by themselves and head to school.
This is absolute madness. Look how many people are here. Holy moly. Oh, dude. This is normal.
Yeah. Usually people like head to the center of Tokyo, so this is the one that heads to Tokyo.
What's funny is we have to whisper because nobody talks.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's very normal. Like people are just on their phones reading the newspaper or whatever. There's no interaction whatsoever.
When you gotta maneuver through the train, it's pretty tight quarters in here. Man. Bro, Tokyo is another world, man.
Yes, sir.
Is it stressful that Tokyo is so crowded that like everything is so small?
結構押しつぶされたりする。
So it gets very claustrophobic because there's so many people. You get like pushed and like squished, especially because you're small. And like and all the adults around you, they're gonna be squishing you with their suitcases, their backpacks, everything like that.
And we get pushed as we head off the train. We've made it to an awesome district called Golden Gai, which is like this post-World War II feel of Tokyo with all these small, tiny bars. They fit like 3 to 5 people inside. It's so unique to Japan. Every single one of these places, they're just like cute little chairs and tables inside, and they all look different. And you can see how like rugged it is. You can see the air conditioning systems, the wires everywhere. A lot of the alleys here are so narrow. It's like 1.5 feet wide. It's just so crazy how you can have so many businesses right next to each other. It's like a labyrinth to get around here. There are so many cool bars here to choose, but we're just gonna walk into a random one right here and see the experience of Golden Gai. Let's go. It's tiny. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Oh, I like how the bartender just ripping shots.
Yeah.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Cheers. Kanpai. Hey, kanpai. Hey, kanpai.
Cheers.
Hey. That is really good. What an experience hanging here in this tiny, 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 tiny bar.
まあね。こんだけ狭かったらチンチン出しても怒られへんから大丈
Are you gonna do that?
夫。出す
Oh no, no, no.
I think he actually just pulled his pants down. Did he actually pull his out? Is that what you guys do in here by yourselves?
ずっとしてるよ。
Oh, always.
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 Always. Wait, why is there a dude just... Yeah! What are you doing up there?
見て見て。
上で何してるんですか?
Wait, what's up there?
上何があるんですか?
Wait, what's up there?
上は倉庫。
Ah, so he's just like storage.
What the fuck is going on? There's an attic up there for storage, and there's a dude that just literally fell down the staircase.
YouTube だって。
Talk about small living spaces. Holy
な
shit,
んか
bro.
これ昨日の朝ね。これ昨日の朝。ゴールデン街。
Oh shoot.
Who is that? It's a girl with a...
高専優勝ダメだって。
What the...
That's crazy.
Look, bro! What do you think about America?
いいんじゃないなんかいいと思う。なんか面白そうだねぐらい。
He's like, I guess it's fine. Like, no comment.
Do you think Japan is the best country in the world?
底辺でしょ
He says it's at the bottom.
Are people here actually depressed and stressed?
ゴミしかいないから。
Oh. Yeah, a bunch of jerks around this area, I guess.
Hello. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。
Where you going, bro? What? Oh, this dude, the trash under here. What the? Oh, what the fuck? He's coming through. He's coming through. He's coming through. He's coming through.
Thank you, that's right, huh? Please.
Okay. Talk about a small space. All right, bro. Taking out the trash.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.
Ayo. Fuck. Hey.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Hey.
교리만.
Oh man, that is so good and sweet and pure. Hey bro, what makes you happy in life?
Sex.
Oh. With boy or girl?
お尻大好き。
He likes ass.
Of a man or woman?
Woman.
Sex.
We have new friends.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Good.
All good.
Yeah. So the bar has filled up now. There's 2 girls came in and it's completely full in here. Soda's gone, which means we don't have a translator. Hey. Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Gorilla.
After spending the day inside some of Tokyo's smallest apartments, restaurants, and bars, one thing really stuck with me. None of these places are designed to impress. They are designed to work. In a city this dense, space isn't something you're entitled to. It's something you negotiate every day. People here adapt. They fold their lives into little corners, booths, and tiny rooms, and somehow they make it work. Tokyo may be tight, but people's lives are anything but small. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.